So you just got a Scorpion shotgun, and now you're wondering, hey, how can I use this to the best of its ability? If you guys want to stick around, watch this video. I will show you this build that I'm using right now that is locking down targets, basically three-shotting mobs. You're not going to want to miss this. Stay tuned. Hey guys, it's Graphology here, bringing you another Division 2 video. This is going to be a quicker build. I am going to show you my Hunter Killer build. This is essentially a red DPS weapon build that can lock down CC groups of mobs if you can get to their spawn point before they start coming out of doors and whatnot. This is a very good build for taking out hunters in Countdown. Essentially, you can keep them stun locked for the remainder of killing them. And they really cannot do anything to you. The only way they can kill you is if you fuck up moving up towards them at the very beginning of the pull. So let's get right into it. So this build is going to be using the Scorpio shotgun. So if you do not have a Scorpio yet, I would suggest not running this build, or you can try running it with an ACS if you want to try to run like a shotgun ACS build. However, the CCs will be very limited coming from the Hunter's Fury gear set. So you're going to get a Scorpio. Scorpio, of course, based on the number of pellets that hit, either poison, disorient, shock, or make the target take 20% additional damage from all sources. Now, the Scorpio, like I said, it's RNG, so you got to go out and get a shotgun allocation, and then just hope that it drops for you. So yeah, it's very important that you get that. The other two weapons don't really matter. You're not going to be using them all that much. So you can really throw whatever you want on here. It's really the main focus is the Scorpio. Now getting into the gear set, you're looking at 4 pieces of Hunter's Fury on the helm, the gloves, the knee pads, and the holster. You're going to be going for the Providence Sacrifice, which is the named chest that gives you glass cannon, 30% additional multiplicative damage. Okay, you're also going to be very squishy in this build because you're going to be taking 60% more. If you, for whatever reason, you do not want to run glass cannon or you're not comfortable, you can also run this right here, the Grupo Sombra. Damaging enemies with the skill increases total weapon damage by 15%. So you can also run the Grupo Door Kicker if you want to not run glass cannon. The only difference to that build is, of course, you'd have to have a drone here, an assault drone or an assault turret that's going to be hitting the mobs so that you get the 15% additive damage. Going back to the rest of the gear, you're going to want to get either the gift here or a Cheska backpack, preferably with vigilance on it. Okay, the gift gives you the vigilance for 3-second cooldown. The Seska would give you 10 extra critical hit chance depending on your other piece. Either way, if you have 2 Providence with the gift and the sacrifice, then you're getting that 10% chance. So that's why I'm saying either go Seska with this or Providence. But essentially, you want to have one piece that gives you 10% or 10% crit hit chance, whether it's 2 Providence or 1 Providence, 1 Cheska. All right. As far as your rolls on stat priority goes, you essentially want to keep all the weapon damage on all the pieces, so whatever you can roll for weapon damage on top. But your priority is going to be your secondaries. You want to make sure that you round out your crit hit chance and crit hit damage as much as you can. This is a red build, so you want to go between 50 to 60% crit hit chance and then dump the remainder into crit hit damage. Now, obviously, you see on my stat sheet, I got 53% crit hit chance, and then I went into crit hit damage. Otherwise, again, this is looking at your mods that you've got in your helm, your backpack, and your chest, and then re-rolling based on what you're low on. All right, crit hit chance takes the priority to 50%, and then everything after that goes to crit hit damage. All right. You are going to be running the Firehawk specialization. That's because we're going to be using the Firehawk shield for the additive damage. This is an up close and personal build, so you do need that shield to get the additive damage to your attacks within 10 meters. Okay, For the second skill, again, going back to this chest piece, depending on what you're running here. If you're running the door kicker Gruppo, then you're going to be running an assault drone or turret there, or striker drone and assault turret, rather. And if you're running the glass cannon, then you definitely want a reviver hive. Because there is going to be chances, a lot of chances that you're going to get shot and killed. This is a very squishy build, I will say that. So just note that going in. You should probably not run this in raids. It's better for heroic content and countdown content and locking down mobs quick and drilling them with your shotgun when you get up close. The reason we're running the Hunter's set is because of this amplified damage. So as you're using this build, especially in 4-man missions, and you're getting those kills with the Scorpio, and you're locking down everything else in the group when you get those kills, that amplification damage will stack up, and you're going to be doing a lot more damage based on this right here. So you'll essentially get, 25% more amplification to your damage every mob that you kill within that group. So it stacks up real quick when you're doing, like a mission where there's multiple groups of mobs coming out of doors. You can stand at that door with your shield out and just shell them. The last thing to note on this build is for the Firehawk shield, you should be getting these damage increase mod slots. So there's 2 of them. There should be a 1 to 2 range here, and then I think it's 1 to 5% chance here. So I didn't get the cap out there either. All right, so right there, for my shield, I get a damage bonus of 10% per enemy within the shield. Okay, so again, the more adds that you have at the start when your shield is in that cone mode is more damage output you're going to be doing, which is more chance of killing a mob, which is then in turn you're going to disorient all the other mobs that are 5 meters near that mob. So I'm going to quickly go over here and show you guys as a named on 5 meters with the thing. So you'd be running up, you'd go right in. Another thing to note with this build is you want to run up and hit them in the chest. You do not want to go for headshots because the spread on the Scorpio is ridiculous. And if you notice too, like the Scorpio doesn't always register hits either. So you really want to, you don't want to spam the button like this. Don't spam, because if you notice, like a couple of those didn't register. You want to click, 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 click. Boom. Dead. 8 million DPS. Click, click, click. See, it's still not registering some of those shots. So again, you're going to be a little squishy, but notice I'm at the full stack now. It's only taking me about 3 or 4 shots now to, if they register, to kill the mob, to kill the named mob. So these would be your hunters, these would be your boss mobs. All right. But yeah, that's basically the build, guys. It's literally just equip Scorpio, get a Firehawk shield, get the damage increase, get your crit hit chance to 50%, weapon damage on everything, glass cannon, vigilance, and there you go. You've got a lockdown. It will stun lock everything else. If you go over here, like right there, see how everything's disoriented now? You can really just step up. I'm shooting a dead guy because of course I am. But yeah, that's really it. Like it's that simple. You just go around, you spray the targets, they get dizzy, and you switch to the next one, you get them in your shields, and you continue to get that amplificated buff. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like, comment. If you didn't like it, let me know why. Let me know what I could do better with this build. Again, this build has been around for a while, I know that, but with the updated Scorpio added to the mix, it's that much better to run the Hunter's Fury set now with Scorpio. So I really wanted to portray that and stress it to you guys on YouTube looking for a build with the Scorpio. This is the build to use Scorpio, in my opinion. This is the set to use it. It's just so effective, and it's a good synergy with the damage from the shotgun towards that build. All right, so again, I will see you guys on my next video. Have a good one, guys.